So the Scholars Programme is designed to take our most academically successful pupils and to facilitate nourishing academic stretch and challenge activities and opportunities for them to develop the skills that high achieving pupils will need to access the highest and most challenging courses and pathways beyond school. And at Surbiton, the Academic Scholars Programme consists of several elements. So each pupil is given a mentor who will meet with them regularly for small group sessions, and these focus on critical thinking skills and developing a broad range of intelligences and thought processes, and ones that stretch pupils' thinking outside of the standard curriculum. Scholars are also offered lunchtime seminar sessions where they would explore a subject beyond the curriculum. So these might be something to do with archaeology, sociology, politics, economics, and these might be led by teachers or also sixth form students who are currently studying those subjects. We also have a guest lecture series, and these can involve external speakers coming in to talk to pupils. Previously, we've had a chief economist from Santander. We've also had ex-pupils talking about their experiences studying subjects like theology at Oxford and land economy. It just gives the students a real opportunity to hear about other subjects that they might not be studying at school. We also organise trips for our scholars. So recently this has included a Year 10 visit to the Thriving Minds Conference, which is a day for bright and ambitious students who are interested in exploring big ideas. And pupils will spend the day with like-minded youngsters, all keen to reach the ceiling of their ability and to share ideas. At Key Stage 3, students will be in their year groups with their mentor, but at Key Stage 4, pupils choose a pathway based on the kinds of subjects that they think they might be likely to do at A-level and beyond. So they can choose a STEM pathway, they can choose liberal arts and languages, or they can choose a general all-rounder pathway if they're not quite sure what they would like to do yet. At the start of Year 10, we also invite certain pupils to join onto the Scholars Programme, and that will be based on their achievement during Key Stage 3 and their attitude to learning. We want our scholars to achieve highly and to have high expectations of themselves, but also to have a determined, resilient attitude, the ability to be able to appraise information critically, to be self-motivated, to have grit, and the confidence to take risks.
With the scholarship programme, we have morning meetings every Thursday. We discuss kind of modern issues in the news, so Israel-Gaza war, new medical techniques. Recently we've been talking about tax and if the way the British government are doing it is the right way they should go about it, or if we should change something. You also get invited on trips. So most recently I went on the trip to Oxford University, so Oxbridge trip. And that was the scholars and a few other students who are invited. And that was a great opportunity to tour the university, to see what life is like there. And yeah, I think going into sixth form especially, because you're immediately introduced to the Oxbridge programme. As soon as you're put in the scholarship programme, you're put in based on humanities if you're STEM side. And then I think having a broader aspect of not just stuff that's on the specification in your subjects, you get to kind of look at how it affects the world. And obviously, normally people do that in their spare time, but being able to have these conversations, kind of broadening my knowledge outside of the classroom, I think is really useful. For responsibilities, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm always trying to be a good learner, try and get good grades. I don't think it's necessarily something that's forced upon me, but I think it's kind of that extra boost to motivate me to do well, which is always, it's always a good thing.
It allows me to learn more about specific subjects, and it helps me learn stuff that we wouldn't normally learn in lessons. For example, we were learning about forensics and stuff, and obviously that's not a topic in GCSE biology, but it allowed me to understand more about that. And it also gave me ideas on what careers I would want to do, because I feel like in biology lessons we don't cover that many, we cover set topics, but forensics was branching out a bit, and it gave me an idea of what it's like to work in that career. And we went on a Cambridge trip last year, which I really enjoyed because we got to look around the university and we did some punting, which was really good. We also got to look through It was like a classics hall. So there were it was kind of like a museum, and there were lots of different artefacts, and it kind of gave us a look into like what it's like to be part of the Oxbridge programme. So during our mentoring sessions, we did a mock Oxbridge interview, and so there's a huge focus on Oxbridge, and that really helps us to focus on what universities we want to do, and like whether we do want to go to Oxbridge or not, which is quite good.